And alrighty, Folky Dokes, we are back live once again, and we are introducing a new title to the channel, which is blatantly on your screen, Rogue Lords. This is a title that is newly offered, to those with the PlayStation Plus Extra subscription. From what I gathered from the trailer, it looks like a kinda like side-scroller slash turn-based RPG elements. I don't know. We're gonna find out when we jump on in, give it a shot. Whether or not it's gonna be good or bad is up in the air. But hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes. Welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcasts. We're happy to have you along for the ride. And without further ado, let's dive on in and see what awaits.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight. But it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more. Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Alrighty. Sounds like a nice, wholesome, family-friendly game. Welcome to your fortress. From here you can launch adventures from the map of the new world. Read about your servants in the chat of disciples. Follow your progress on the altar of conquests. Alrighty. Clearly it wants us to go here, but let's take a look at this first.
I don't have many disciples left to send to the surface. My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before. I must assemble my followers.
Here, you'll find everything you need to know about the disciples with whom you have sealed pacts, including combat characteristics, social characteristics, skills, and relics. Only unlocked disciples will be shown and can be selected for your adventures.
I don't have many disciples left to send to the surface. My influence is a mere shadow of what it was before. I must assemble my followers.
Alrighty. And clearly, health points, spiritual points, scare, occultism, temptation, stealth, ruse. Ma'am, I do not appreciate your ruse. I was only... I'm not going to go into the whole thing. But, recommend Clerks if you haven't seen it. That's where that quote's from. Let's see. That's not telling us anything. It's clicking on it's not showing us anything either. I'm sure we'll learn about this as we go along. Have ourselves a fireside chat.
That reprobate Van Helsing. Not only did he humiliate me, he deprived me of my powers.
What an asshole. Altar of Conquests. Here, you can follow your progress and see all the goodies that can be unlocked in the future. Move forward in the storyline, earn new levels, and tally achievements to unlock new disciples, skills, and relics. Alright, I assume eventually that'll all start making sense as well. Terrifying. Visit 15 zones under a terror effect in one book. Martyr. Visit 10 sacrificial altars. Masked Ball. Put on 50 masks. Total Supremacy. Defeat Van Helsing with each disciple. Alright, so that gives away the fact that we're going to have 9 disciples. Terror in the City. Complete 15 different events. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. It all depends on how this game unfolds. Globetrotter. Complete 12 events in one book. The Claw of Geryon. Finish the book The Claw of Geryon. Then we can get Lilith. I hear she's a hottie. Ardent Fury. Go from 1 to 5 bitterness in one turn. Yeah, we're not going to go through all those. Alright, let's dive on in. Map of the New World. This map depicts the New World. Well, I would like to believe that it would, since that's, you know, the name. Demon Hunters. Put an end to your reign in this region 10 long years ago. It's here that you'll choose missions for your disciples in their quest to avenge you. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become, and the overall difficulty of the game increases. For the moment, your adversaries are weak, so take advantage of it and hit hard. I guess we're gonna watch
Many
our
years
first
ago,
mission.
I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous? Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power? I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
Or they'll go woke and go broke. One or the other. Alright, so we need to choose another. I guess we're being instructed to choose Bloody Mary. We'll go with her. So far, this is off to a raucous start. The world of the living. You control a group of disciples and choose one to represent the group. You navigate from zone to zone by choosing your route on the map. You have to complete the main activity in a zone before you can move on to the next. Yeah, we're the Headless Horseman. Alright, I guess we should probably go here. Book chapter. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks access to the following zones. Move close to the main activity. I can hold it down. Alright.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the New World. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere, on the roads, in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice. On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6 artifacts stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation. If he is using them, he does not boast of it. My attention is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctualumen, as it is called, is increasing its hold on humans. My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
Alrighty. Open the map to consult it. The book map shows the zones and paths for 2 chapters. Also shows you the special effects that might affect certain zones during gameplay. The first zone in each book is always a combat. Okay, well, why would you have me open the map to close the map? That's been there. Move to next zone. The fuck's going on here? Alright.
This manor is replete with ghosts. I wondered if the humans know they're here.
Yeah, if you didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't have known. Last I checked, I'm a human, so... Diabolic essence is your main resource. If you run out, you lose. Essence can be Essence can be lost during combats or used to boost your influence over the world of mortals. Yeah, I don't think we're long for this game, but we'll keep with it. Souls can be won during combat or events. They can be traded to the Grim Reaper to obtain skills, increase the rarity of skills you already have, or obtain relics. And I've pretty much forgotten everything that this game's tried to teach us thus far, so hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the ass. Terror. As you accumulate events and combats, the terror you inspire grows. Each increase produces a terror effect on the zones on a subsequent night. Gives you advantages. For every 4 increases you gain a level of terror, permanently improving your chance to obtain higher rarity skills, and you receive a relic. Just in time to launch your first combat. Good, because I was getting, you know, a little antsy. Alright, select this approach to earn a skill at the end of the combat. I guess this is the one we should do. And you only came once. Hello! At the beginning of each turn, your enemies announce the actions they are going to launch. You have 5 action points to share among your disciples in order to thwart their attack. Once you've finished, your enemies play their announced actions. Then, a new turn begins with your enemy's announcement of their intentions. Select Bloody Mary to choose a skill for her to launch.
What game are we playing?
Select Stab. Alright, I guess this is the one we want to go with. Oof! All combatants have 2 cages of health, 1 physical and 1 spiritual. Inflicting physical damage reduces the number of health points, while inflicting spiritual damage reduces the number of spiritual points. That would make sense. To defeat an enemy, you must reduce their health points or spiritual points to 0, and then inflict the same type of damage one last time to finish them off. Select Dracula to choose a skill to launch.
I'm parched.
I am too. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Alright, bleeding heart, I guess that's what we want to do. Nope, 420. When you use a skill, you deplete its charge and it can't be used again until it has been recharged. Each disciple possesses a recharge action that replenishes all their skills. Recharge actions vary from one disciple to another. For example, some have bonus effects that change their cost. Using your recharge action. Rallying, alright.
I feed in the darkness.
You have no more action points. When you have no more action points to play, end your turn. Doink. Clearly wasn't a headshot. Alright, select Dracula. Choose a skill to launch. Select bleeding. I want to select something different. Yeah, it won't let me. Bastards. Oh, hey. When an enemy is reduced to 0 health points or 0 spiritual points, they do not die. Yes, we know this. You have to administer a death strike by inflicting damage on the same gauge. Disciples are also subject to vulnerability status, but they do not die when they receive a death blow. Well, that don't make no sense. Instead, you consume diabolic essence to keep them alive so they can complete their mission.
It's so easy. It's almost boring.
Yeah, since, you know, they walked us through the entire thing, it should be easy.
Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Each type of activity has its own set of specifications. At the end of each combat, you'll receive a reward depending on your choice at the time of approach. You will regularly have a choice of 3 elements during reward phases. Choose one. Best of Anger, Twist of Fate, Fury Fang. I kinda like Burst of Anger, so we're gonna go with that. Place a skill in an open slot. Confirm. It kind of reminds me of Medieval, which is an absolute gem of a game, and I do believe is still available on PlayStation Plus. So if you've never played it, I suggest and recommend it.
Isolating yourselves far from the cities will only mean that fewer people hear your cries of pain, mortals.
Some zones have an extra activity. It is optional and can be carried out before or after the main activity. Styx Fountain. Is this the optional one? It's telling us to launch that activity, so I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to be able to do. Ah, this is the extra activity. Okay. Choose your approach. You will determine which rewards you receive at the end of combat. Set up an ambush. Again, I don't think we're going to have an option. I'm going to try. Yeah, it is. Cheeky bastards.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
There are several ways to reduce inflicted damage. Move skills that immediately diminish imminent damage. Move statuses that protect your disciples or negatively affect your enemies.
What game are we playing?
The game where you only get one line of dialogue, I guess. Mary is bloodthirsty, which translates to physical skills that can only target the weakest adversaries. Mary also possesses a mirror that she places in front of the enemy of her choice when she recharges. Once her mirror is in place, all the skills she plays are reproduced on the mirror's target. Okay, where's the mirror? I assume Mirror Blade is what we're looking for? Nope. Cursed Mirror. And supposedly it's the weakest, which would be this guy.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
My hopes for this game. Alright, select Twist of Fate. Select an enemy target. I suppose we should just go with the same guy. Select Stabbing. Oh! Alright, that increased the damage. Goddamn, man! Guess they picked their favorite. The Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman is a battle-hardened soldier who can take blows, and dish them out. He's certainly not going to be getting any ahead. He gets reductions in damage and provocation status that allow him to redirect attacks to himself. So he's basically the tank. When he suffers damage, his bitterness increases. At its maximum, his bitterness enables him to launch extremely potent skills. I'm trying. There you go. Select on guard.
On guard!
Statuses. Certain effects allow you to apply a status to a character. These can have a number of charges or a duration in turns. If they have charges, they lose one charge each time they are triggered. If they have a duration, they can be launched several times for as long as they are active. There are 6 status types: Enhancement, Protection, Cure, Maneuver, Control, and Weakness. A character can hold only one status of each type. If another status of the same type is applied, it replaces the first. If it is the same, its duration and number of charges increases. Select slash. Select an enemy target.
In the fight?
Bleeding will kill the enemy. Very good. Not before he fucking attacks us. Womp womp. Hot damn. Dracula is a leader of men and was once a bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned his longevity by being extremely cautious in potentially deadly situations, and that's why he's about to die. This experience has given him a number of skills that benefit his whole team, but when he becomes vulnerable, the warrior reawakens and some of his skills become devastating. Really? Because he looks like pretty much crippled. He's hanging onto that cane. There you go. Nice bloodlust. There it is. That won't be enough. Let's call on our secret level. More weapon. Go into devil mode.
I shall reforge the world in my image.
Devil mode. The devil isn't held back by the same rules as mortals. He can cheat the edifice. This allows him to modify the health point and spiritual point gauges, recharge skills, move statuses around. The only limit to his powers is their cost in diabolic essence. One of your devil powers allows you to move statuses between combatants. To do so, grab one of the combatant's statuses under its HP and SP gauges, and drag it into the gauges of the combatant you want to give it to. Well, X gonna give it to you. Mod his status to Dracula. Slide the health point back to 0. Okay. Confirm change. This is way more involved than it used to be.
Limit to my power is my imagination.
Select bleeding hot. And down you go. Damages to the devil. When a disciple is vulnerable and about to suffer damage, the devil protects it at the cost. As many diabolic essence as inflicted damage. If a disciple is not vulnerable and about to suffer more damage than its current HP or SP, the damage surplus is cancelled. However, an attack hitting several times counts, as has many damage applications and can consume essence. finish the fight by your... Oh, yep, now they're leaving it up to us. So, we'll do Fury Fang. Yoink. So that hurt you some damage. 7 to 12 HP. So for higher than 7. You suck. Oh, we need 2 points for that. Alright.
Who should I kill?
There we go.
Sharpened to perfection.
God dang.
I'm parched.
Yeah, he's about to be dead.
Mortals. From now on, you belong to me.
Oh, look at that. We won the second battle. What a shock. Only assisted us through like 80% of it.
Take everything you can.
Skill evolutions. Skills have 3 levels of rarity. Ordinary, Wicked, and Demonic. When you obtain a skill for the 3rd time, the 3 fuse together to form a skill with the next level of rarity. Afterwards, you'll discover a skill with higher rarity for the same disciple. Okie dokie. Let's go with Slash. Alright. Yeah. Done. Upgraded it to a purple.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
Go with Faint. There we go. Right, moving along. Validate to continue. You can smell the noxious waters of the Styx even before you see the source. Reminds me of a guy I used to know. Called him Ed. Observe the scene to gather more information. I'm trying. There you go. The waters of the Styx bubble up in the form of fountains at certain spots spread around the world. You can use its waters to regenerate your diabolic essence, or purge your disciples' negative traits. You can only withdraw energy from this source one time. Your disciples assemble around the altar, awaiting your orders.
There's nothing like the vile waters of the Styx to invigorate me.
20 diabolic essence. Diabolic essence enables you to use your powers and indicates your vitality. If you run out, you are defeated. Well, good for that. Looks like we're going to continue along. Which way did he go? I don't know. I don't have a head. I can't see shit. Alright. Where are we on the map? So we got a ways to go here. Assume that's gonna be the boss battle. Let's see if we survive that long.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place.
Of course you do. Tortured tree. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks access to the following zones. I guess we have to go with that. Ah, Bloody Mary. She's a ruffian.
What are my orders?
Validate to continue. Your disciples stumble upon a young man shooting at a straw target with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them, and points his weapon in their direction. Apprentice Demon Hunter. You! You are! I recognize you! My master told me about you. You. You are the Devil's emissaries. Going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. Sorry, buddy, but I don't think that's going to work out for you. And you might want to get some sunlight. You look very pale. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, the kid can barely hide the fact that he's shaking in his boots and urinating in his trousers. You could almost feel sorry for him, but his naivety annoys you. There must be a way to use him to your advantage. Hand jobs all around. Observe the scene to gather more information. This kid already fancies himself the new Van Helsing, even though he'd never looked evil in the face until a few moments ago. The time has come to let him taste the secret horrors only you know. Interact with the interactive element. Kill the apprentice. Choose your storyline. As events unfold, you will have to make choices that influence how the story progresses and the rewards you'll receive. Certain actions are social tests, and passing them depends on your disciple's characteristics. The actions that require a test have greater potential, but unless you cheat, you take the risk of failing them. Go into devil mode to cheat. Let's see. We could kill him, but I'm thinking perhaps we should terrorize the poor little bastard. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, no, I guess not. They want us to cheat.
It's high time I interfered.
Turn the apprentice. Alright, I guess with that being the case, we're gonna, I'm trying to slide the thing. Why won't it let me do the thing? Alright, I guess we gotta do this one. The very one I was going to choose anyway.
My power is absolute. You give the orders, I carry them out.
The Headless Horseman infiltrates the apprentice's mind to make his worst nightmares come true. He made him believe he had a 2-inch penis. Shadow creatures begin growling on the ground around him and over his skin. That sounds a little bit more terrifying. Anything goes when it comes to accomplishing my mission, even magic. Rejection? And at my age, I'm very hard to impress. Congratulations. It's a soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Ah. Headless Horseman receives the following trait. Captivating. +2 temptation. +3 maximum health points.
Knowledge is power.
Dracula receives the following trait. Ruffian. +8 maximum health points. +1 physical damage.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
And you already said that, but okay. Talented. +4 max health points. +4 max spiritual points. +1 physical damage, and +1 spiritual damage. Disciples sometimes react after some social tests. Depending on their temper, each disciple has more or less chances to react positively. A reaction can either only involve the disciple who just passed the test, or be a conversation with another member of the team. Reactions generate a trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative, depending on the reaction's nature. Livid with terror, the apprentice hunter tries to kill them, but they are only illusions, and he can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before your disciple. Have pity. Make them stop. I'll do whatever you want. Oh, I bet you will. Better be thankful I'm not Vince McMahon, buddy. Send him off to share his nightmares with other humans. Force him to betray the other demon hunters. Since we don't really have a choice, I guess we're gonna go with this. The Headless Horseman explains to him that the only way to make the creatures disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. Without a second's hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refuge. It won't be long before the souls of those accursed upstarts are among your subjects.
Scream as loud as you can, condemned souls. I'm the only one who can hear you.
We can hear you. 300 souls. Souls are used as currency to buy skills and relics from the Grim Reaper, or have him increase the rarity of a skill you already possess.
Not my head, but it'll do.
Oh my god. They couldn't have gave them like a couple of different lines. I'm already annoyed with that one. Obstinate. +2 occultism. +6 max health points. +6 max spiritual points. Traits are permanent and affect the social and combat characteristics of the disciple who obtains them. Your disciples can also receive negative traits when they fail social tests, or show negative reactions during events. Negative traits can be purged in the Fountains of the Styx. Open spellbook. How do we do that? There you go. The main page of the spellbook shows you the current state of each of your disciples, including skills, combat and social characteristics, traits, and relics. Turn to the second page of the spellbook. On the second page, the spellbook shows you the relics you possess that are not linked to a specific disciple and details your demonic powers. And now what? I don't believe we have anything to do here, so I guess we just leave? Sure, okay. That was fun. Move to the next zone. Ah, we finally get to meet the Grim Reaper. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks access to the following zones. In a secret meeting place, hidden from mortals, your disciples meet with the Grim Reaper. It's time to do some business. Bow chicka bow bow.
Ah, a conductor of souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
They were pretty useful before you stole them. You know, probably enjoying their lives and such. The Grim Reaper offers you skills and relics in exchange for souls. You can also increase the rarity of a skill you already possess, but to do so, you need to keep the skill until the next time you meet him. Right here you can see how many souls you have. Let's upgrade you. Oh, yeah. Upgrade.
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
Your what? I realize you were an egg. Shot of Psyche. Lunatic Strike. Wicked Cast. 2 times 9 to 11 HP to bleed the skill at the lowest AP cost. Let's go with Lunatic Strike. Ta-da! That will certainly seal your victory. What else can I offer you in exchange for these souls? Do you have a George Foreman grill? Maybe some crab rangoons? Let's go with this. Buy a relic. Okay. Relics. Even more than skills, relics are powerful assets that help you progress. Though they can be obtained from the Grim Reaper and during certain events, the surest way to get them is by defeating elite adversaries. Oh, we got a Zephyr. Red Hot Chili Peppers did a song about a Zephyr. It's an absolutely shitty song, but it's a song nonetheless. The Holder begins combat with 2 hits. Okay. One way to upgrade the rarity of a skill is to leave it to the Grim Reaper. The skills you leave will not be in your disciple's inventory anymore. You can find a reminder of that skill next to the minimap. Grim Reaper will return the upgraded skill to you at the beginning of your next visit. Alright, so which one do we got to do? Okay. Confirm your choice. I'll keep Bleeding Heart in order to augment its rarity and return it to you at our next meeting. What else would you like to exchange for these souls? Evidently nothing, because it's telling us to end the encounter. This game throws a shit ton at you. For those of us with memory issues, it definitely makes it far more challenging than it probably is. Alright, let's go up here. Sanctuary. Main activity. Completing this activity, yes, we know what to do. Alright, let's go in.
My disciples enter the Sanctualumen Sanctuary and determine that it has well and truly replaced the old religions. Priest and warrior monks trained to fight the creatures of the night. Vampires and werewolves rot in silver cages. My disciples swoop upon this new enemy, and soon lifeless bodies litter the sanctuary's floor. A handful of survivors are charged with spreading the word of my return. We then leave for the last known bastion of Van Helsing.
Alrighty. Chapter 1 in the books. Epilogue. Find Van Helsing and his last known dwelling place. Alright, take a look at our map. Still got a ways to go. First time we have a split in choices as to where we can go. Let's see, the Grim Reaper is over here, so if we want to get that skill back, we should probably go to this event. We could also do combat. Let's do some combat. If it'll let us. The road is strewn with the corpses of malefic creatures. This is not a good sign.
Their time is counted.
Okay. Oh, we're committed to it now. Open the map. Use devil mode to cheat and avoid this threat.
Let's get down to business.
I wanted to go to the Grim Reaper. What the frick?
Limit to imagination.
Alright, I guess we're not going to the Grim Reaper. Oh, haha. We can still do combat. Doop 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 doop. Attack discreetly. Cost 30 souls. Let's see if we survive this.
Heads will roll tonight.
Vega? Oh shit, he's got 70 HP. We're really gonna get our asses handed to us. Oof! Aha! Stop hitting yourself.
Who should I kill?
We're gonna use this. Go. Let him be our tank. We'll get Bloody Mary in on this. Stabbing. Lunatic strike. Yeah, we'll go with stabbing first. Yoink. Reduce the impending attack by 2. Let's go with lunatic strike.
I'm listening, Master.
Yoink. Go down to Bloody Mary.
It seems I got carried away.
One HP, come on, man. That is some nonsense. What the frick
I'm
are you
listening,
doing?
Master. It seems I got carried away.
What game are we playing?
I suppose there's something we need to do here.
Who should I kill?
This guy, right in front of you.
Hunger!
Oh, good lord.
Our journey is coming to its close. You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Right,
Who should I kill?
him. The guy right in front of you, the only one that's it. Can we do this?
Now you see what happens to those who resist me.
Huzzah, we won.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we didn't need your damn portal after all. But since we spent souls on it, let's use it. Wetfield. Circle of Rights. Extra activity. This activity is optional. Oh, we found a Grim Reaper. How do you like that? In a secret meeting place, hidden from mortals, your disciples meet with the Grim Reaper. It's time to do some business. Alright, can I have my thing back? As agreed, I infused the souls you gave me into the skill, Bleeding Heart. Its strength has been greatly multiplied. The harvest was good. The skill Bleeding Heart now possesses rarity level Wicked, as stipulated in our pact.
Take everything you can.
Why would I take nothing? That would be foolish.
The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
Okie dokie. We got a dream catcher, we have a Scythe, and we have Netherworld Hourglass. At the beginning of each turn, the holder recharges one random skill. Each time you earn a terror effect, you also receive 20 souls. Pain Catcher. Each time a disciple makes a combatant vulnerable, the skills are recharged. I don't know which one to pick. Let's see. Go with this one. Oh, hell no. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Oh, I was confused here. Choose a slot below for the skill. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's good enough. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks yes. Choose a disciple to pass the social test and receive the associated traits at the end of the event. Playful. Prowler. Ronnie.
Oh,
That's the quicker
that
finger
looks
ever.
like fun.
As they enter the Wetfield Cemetery, your disciples notice something strange. A huge pile of corpses. Yeah, it's pretty strange. As they come closer to examine the mystery, the gravedigger calls out to them. If you're coming to drop off a body, walk right back out and put it in the common grave. With this damned white plague ravaging the countryside, I don't have any space for new residents. The worst part is that all these plague-infected bodies don't rot. There has to be some dark magic at work in there somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'd give anything to get rid of all of these bodies. Oh, take them off your hands. The gravedigger isn't joking when he says the cemetery is full. There are more tombstones than there are trees in the forest, and the graves are so full that each one forms a small burial mound. Well, it's pretty fucked up. You bury more than one body in a grave. The pile of corpses includes men and women, young and old. It seems the epidemic spares no one. They are all as pale as ghosts, as if they had been drained of all their blood. Dracula, we're looking at you. That's why it's called the White Plague. The gravedigger looks nervously at your disciples. Make a pact with the gravedigger. Examine a corpse more closely. Harvest the souls of the dead. Make a pact with the gravedigger. The gravedigger's anxiety is palpable. You offer to help him solve his problem in exchange for his soul. I'll sign all the pacts you want if it'll help me get rid of all these corpses. It's as if his soul were already yours. The only thing left to do is fulfill your end of the bargain and empty the cemetery of his residence. Oh, well, shit.
I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
Summon the grave rose. Awaken the dead.
The dice were loaded from the start.
Arise, chicken, chicken, arise. Bloody Mary forces the dead to rise from their graves so she can lead them out of the cemetery. You are already delighted, and the ravages this army of phantoms will soon provoke. Relieved that he doesn't have to deal with all those bodies, the gravedigger signed your pact. Thanks to this new servant, the souls of the dead who are buried in this cemetery will be added to your might.
Finally, fresh souls to torment. This is growing.
Terror effects appear in all the zones in a line and depend on the type of zone they affect. Each terror effect increases your terror gauge by 1 point. For every 4 points gained, you gain a level of terror. Increase your chances of obtaining wicked skills, and receive a relic. The following effects will affect the zones situated in 2 nights. If you choose to remove negative traits, it will remove all negative traits from all 3 disciples. Magic makes me want to dance.
Really? It's for me?
Intriguing. +1 temptation. +4 max spiritual points. So we can consider that leveling up.
Really? It's for me?
Yeah. Brownie. +3 physical damage. +3 maximum health points. Oh, we're gonna have to do combat. Let's see what else we have around here, if anything. It would appear not. Set up an ambush, +2 skill. Let's go with this, see what happens.
I heard you. You called me 3 times.
Oh shit, we got some harlots. We should be able to make short work of them. Doink. Hang off on that.
Who should I kill?
The 2 people in front of you. That would probably be my suggestion. What do you mean I can't use that? Oh shit. Ah, it's an AoE. Let's go for it. Doink. We only have 1.
What game are we playing?
I want to attack the person below. Why will it not let me? Alright, I guess we're gonna kill them first. Yoink! Ends the turn.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Let's see. I need to do that.
should I kill?
What game are we playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Town goes foreman.
Mortals, from now on you belong to me. Screams of terror.
Following effects will affect the
Such
zone
sweet
situated
music to
in
my
190.
ears.
If you choose to heal yourself, you will get all your essence back and increase your max essence by 10. Alrighty. What? Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff up here. That's what that means. I think.
I hate fields. I'd love to see them burn.
Have you met Sally Fields? Otherwise known as the shittiest choice from Aunt May. You can smell the noxious waters of the Styx even before you see the source. Yes, we know that. You can only withdraw energy from the source one time. Your disciples assemble around the altar, awaiting your orders.
Ah, the Styx, with the putrid corpses that crowd.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I believe this is going to bring us to the end of the chapter. The threatening mansion.
This
Home
manor
to
is
Van
replete
Helsing.
with ghosts. I wondered if the humans know they're here.
You reached the boss of the book. All you have to do is defeat it. Just like red threats, there will never be secondary activities in these zones. A book will always end with a final combat, and each book has its own boss. Mm-hmm.
I guide my disciples to Van Helsing's lair. He is there, surrounded by his men. He is waiting for us. The news of my return does not seem to have shaken him. And so battle is engaged.
Fire torpedoes.
Van Helsing,
Nice things
finally
you got
we
here.
meet again. Prepare to suffer an eternity of torment, mortal.
Oh, hot shit, dude. He's got 9,999 HP. How the fuck are we gonna beat that? Fuck's sake. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have walked in here.
I'm parched.
We were about to be more than that in a second. God dang. Fuck him up. That's probably a wasted shot. We should probably take down the disciples.
Who should I kill?
Doom, 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 doom. Oh, hot damn, I just took up a whole bunch of our...
What game are we playing?
Okay, I guess we're gonna attack her. Yoink. Now you don't get fucked up. Oh shit! Fucking A. Probably shouldn't have wasted that shot on Van Helsing. Goddamn.
game are we playing? Dirt tastes like. Oh, you're going to love it.
That takes care of one of them, but I think we're probably screwed. Yoink. Oh yeah, no, we got food.
The disciples are defeated. Van Helsing brushed them aside with the swipe of a hand. What a humiliation. The growing influence of the Sanctuary Lumen has sapped my strength. I order my disciples to retreat towards a location from where we shall launch a different kind of attack.
You're gonna pee into a bunch of water balloons and throw them at the house. I see that upsetting them, but I don't think it's gonna beat them. Oh.
Interesting.
The unlocked skills and relics will appear in the following books. Return to the Devil's Lair. And with that, I'm not too sold on this game, so I think that's probably going to be the only time that we find this on the channel. But we gave it a shot, we gave it some time, checked it out. I'll leave it up to y'all. Maybe y'all want to check it out, maybe you don't, maybe this is enough for you as well. I got no idea. With that, we're going to close on out of here and say for the few that come on by that watched, thank you all for doing so. And for anybody that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank you as well. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel, and hopefully we'll catch some of y'all in the next one, whenever and with whatever it may be. But until then, this is Slammy signing off. Until next time, peace y'all.